Hi, Kupo. Do you ever forget that you did something and something happens or you come across something and it kind of triggers that memory that you actually did it? Well, that happened to me a couple days ago. So I remembered that back in 2016, attempted to make a YouTube channel that was going to be based on me just talking about comic books that came out. And I don't remember what really triggered the thought back in my brain, but it just clicked, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that I tried to do that, and I looked it up on YouTube, and it's still there. It's it's funny looking back on it and watching it, just because 2016 wasn't that much long ago, but watching it, it just looks like it was done probably like 10 years ago. So yeah, and it's also kind of funny because even back then, I knew I wanted to be on YouTube doing something. And at this time, I would go to the comic store every Wednesday and pick up like a bag full of comic books and just read them throughout the week. Another thing is that I was in a band in high school, and we actually got around not really toured, but we played a bunch of places in California, and we were getting pretty known. But then we kind of split up because we had differences, and then so me just being home, not going to school, trying to find a job. I just like there was something I wanted to do with my time, and this YouTube channel was something that I came up with, and I'm like, you know what, I'll give this a try. And I only made one episode, and looking at it now, I remember being really frustrated because I had wrote down I have a notebook right on the side of my phone, and there was these points I wanted to hit, and I remember doing a bunch of takes and takes and takes and takes and just not being satisfied with how it came out. And you could tell I'm kind of robotic, and kind of in parts I start talking naturally just because of this is what I was really into, and I just wanted to about it with somebody. Yeah, the recording, the light, there's not very good lighting. It was I don't know, I don't remember what kind of phone I had, but it obviously wasn't a very good one. But yeah, I thought I would just post it on this channel, and see, and just hope you guys enjoy. I'll probably get rid of this channel because there's no reason for me to have it. I only made one video. So yeah, I'm gonna take you back to June 7th, 2016. I don't know, I doubt that was the same day, but that was the day it was posted. So here we go. What's up, guys? Welcome to Comic Talk. Today I'm going to talk about an issue that not only took the comic fans by storm, but basically the whole world. Everyone was talking about this. You couldn't go on Instagram or Twitter without somebody talking about this, because it's just something that blew everybody's mind. It kind of came out right out of left field, and I was unfortunate enough to actually find out on Instagram. I was too busy avoiding any kind of Rebirth spoilers, which I do want to talk about soon because that is a great story. But after reading Rebirth, I went on Instagram with no trouble in the world, and I happened to come across a spoiler to this issue, which I was in denial. But I'll talk more about that later. Right now, I'm going to talk about Steve Rogers' Captain America #1. And I was really excited for this issue because Steve hasn't been Cap for almost 2 years since he fought the Iron Nail. And then we find out that he's an Hydra agent this whole time.
No! No!
Yeah. I mean, what is up with that? I was blown away. I had to rethink everything I knew about Captain America, everything I knew about my life, because I recently said with any comic, Civil War movie, that I believe anything Cap says. I mean, if he killed somebody, that it would probably be for a good reason. But then I read this issue and he kills somebody, and then hails Hydra. 2 words that no one would ever think he would say, because he's fought Hydra for 75 years. And he says that. Yeah. That doesn't fly with me or with anybody that reads comics. But why did he say that? I actually have one theory that goes back to Avengers Standoff. And if you haven't read it, I do recommend you read it. Then maybe you'll come up with your own theory. But to sum it all up, Maria Hill took the Cosmic Cube turned it into a little girl named Kubik or Cubic, however you want to pronounce the word. But she used it and turned villains into a new person. Like they were once obvious villains, and then using Kubik, she created false lives and put them in a town called Pleasant Hill, where they all were good people, living their life until the Fixer created a machine and gave all the villains their true identities back. And in the middle of that, Cap fights Crossbones. However you want to pronounce that. I'm not good with voiceovers. Crossbones beats Cap almost to death, and Kubik brought him back to life along with his super soldier serum. He's now young again, like we see him on this cover. And my theory is that Kubik was able to give these villains new lives. They were able to turn these villains into good people. And my theory is she turned a good person, Steve Rogers, Captain America, into a villain. Now, when I thought about that, me reading this, it was okay. You got me. I'm intrigued. I'm interested. I'm ready for this new Captain America villain. Captain Hydra. Whatever. But I'm interested. I will get issue 2. I've never thought, or anybody's ever thought, that any Steve Rogers, with all the good that he is and what he believed, turn it around. I can't wait to find out what Iron Man or Tony Stark finds about this, or even Bucky. I mean, Bucky was used by Hydra, and they brainwashed him and used him against Cap. Now, what Bucky would think when they finds out that Cap is now a Hydra agent, it's gonna go down, and I want to be there when that happens. That's a book I want to read, and I can't wait to see this all unfold. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he won't. Maybe this will be villain Cap for a while. And I can't wait. I'm actually really excited. But there you go. Alright guys, I want to thank you for watching this video and listening to what I have to say and my views and my theory about this issue. And I can't wait to start uploading new videos and talk about new issues with you guys, because I am a huge fan of comics. DC, Marvel, anything with a good story. And hopefully I'll be able to talk about Rebirth and everything that all my thoughts about that issue, because that's a big issue and I'm really excited for all the new number 1s with Rebirth that are coming out. So look out for that video. And this is Steve Rogers Captain America number 1. If you could find it somewhere, then I recommend you get this, even if you don't read Marvel. It is a turning point for a big character, whether you like Cap or Marvel or not. But if you can't find it anywhere, I did hear that there's a second printing coming out soon, so why not pick that up? Go to the comic store and just pick it up. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Oh, and if you guys have Instagram or just big comic fans like me, look me up. I'm at Batarang_comics. And there I'll post pictures of my Wednesday stash, news on new upcoming comics, TV shows, and movies, and for what I call No One Cares, spoiler-free reviews on comic-based movies and TV shows. Alright, I'll see you later.